Here we are on the Sea of Galilee. Yeah, not really, huh? More like the Yosemite Sea. But that's kind of cool, having a, lake named after our church. If you and I were able to spend an afternoon on a boat, on a lake, there would most likely be an exchange of self-revealing statements. I might at some point say, I'm the father of two beautiful kids, Casey and Kyle. Love my kids, and I have loved being a dad. I am thrilled and blessed to be a father. I might at some point say, I'm the husband of a therapist, which has its pros and cons, but I'm the husband of Debbie, my best friend, my sweet wife. And that would be a self-revealing statement, all starting with the simple words, I am. As we made those comments back and forth and revealed who we are to one another, that would improve our relationship. And that's exactly what will happen as we get to know Jesus better. As we understand his I am statements, we will understand him more. But there's a very significant difference between you and I saying I am a father, I am a friend, I am a pastor. Something very different about what we reveal about ourselves and what Jesus revealed about himself. And that is exactly John's point. It's the point that he makes when he starts off his gospel talking about the Word being in the beginning. He's saying Jesus, as he reveals in verse 17 of the first chapter, that Jesus is that Word made flesh. Verse 14 says the Word dwelt among us. It's the idea that he pitched his tent. I guess you'd say that Jesus would say, I am a camper, and I've camped out with mankind. And he did that. He came and camped out with us for 33 years, 3 years of public ministry, in order to let us know what God is like, who God is. One of his I am statements is made in the midst of a dispute with the Pharisees. In John chapter 8, verse 48, he says, before Abraham was, I am. Now that would have pushed all the buttons of all the religious people, because it basically says, before Abraham was in existence, I was in existence. And then every I am statement Jesus makes is a proclamation of his being God. You see, when I make an I am statement, I'm revealing something about me that hopefully benefits a friendship. And hopefully I'll be a good friend to many people, a good father, a good husband. But I'm not the solution for my kids to be happy. I'm not the solution for my wife, really, even to be happy. I can contribute to their happiness, but I can never be God to them. When we read the Gospel of John, we discover that when Jesus says, I am, he's the solution. He's the remedy to whatever ails me. So those that are hungry for something in life that's not satisfying, Jesus says, I am the bread of life. For those struggling with a life that feels like it's in the dark, Jesus says, I am the light. For those that fear death, he says, I am the resurrection and the life. For whatever ails you, when you get to know him, he will tell you, I am the remedy. And as we get to know the remedy, it heals all our diseases, all our fears. Everything we need, we find in him. Let him be your remedy.